Brakti Hawa, Brakatha, Yahweh Brakti Hawa, Brakatha, Yahweh Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, This Further Proves. Lord, will you are edified. This video will be in response to a video Apostle Tahar made 2 days ago, and his YouTube page is GMS Declaring the End. Video entitled, They Want to Make a Law to Lock You Up for Teaching the Scriptures.
Giving all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kakwadash. Shalom to the whole of the elect out there. There's a quick one, super quick. I'm going to entitle this video, You Can Go to Prison for 2 years if you teach the Bible or teach the scriptures. Anyway, this is actual news. This was 7 hours ago. And this is from the Jordan News out of Israel. And it starts in the so-called land of Israel. It says, 2 Knesset members propose law banning spread of Christianity in Israel. How do you spread Christianity? Through the Bible. When you teach about Christianity, you have to go into the scriptures in the Old Testament and in the New Testament. And the only Christians are Israelites. They're not even Israelites. The only Christians, true Christians out there, are Israelites that know that they're Israelites and understand both the Old and the New Testament. So all one Westers teach the Old from the Old and the New Testament. They teach that the Israelites, ethnic Israelites. So that would make them the only Christians out there, the former one Westers. Anyway, it says legislation, if passed, would send violators to prison for 1 to 2 years. And this is so-called in the land of the Bible. So they're clearly against the scriptures.
And this further proves what? Let's go to Zechariah 9:6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. Okay, at this time frame, that bastard is referring to the Edomites, so-called white people. And the reason why the scripture classified them as a bastard, because Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua is not their spiritual father. Okay, point blank period. And I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. And if we are using this scripture to modern times, okay, Esau is a representation for the Philistines. All right, and a bastard should dwell in Israel, okay, for the sake of prophecy. Let's go to Jeremiah 15:1, right? Then said the Lord Yahweh unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people, referring to Israelites, so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans based on the lineage of our fathers. Okay. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. Casting us out of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushua sight, meaning what? Remove us out of that land. Remember, we committed spiritual fornication, and by default, we cheated on our father, okay, on our husband, and therefore we had to leave the house, which is a representation for the land of Israel. All right, let's go to Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 1. And all that legislation, okay, proves what? It proves that we are the Israelites. And those so-called people there, okay, are not. Those are Edomites, all right, according to biblical doctrine, based on the lineage of their fathers. Isaiah 2:1. The word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days. This is future tense. And guess what? We are in the last days. That the mountain of the Lord Yahweh house shall be established in the top of the mountains. Meaning, once Yahweh Shah establishes, okay, the kingdom of heaven, okay, our doctrine, okay, will be instilled in these other nations. Our laws, statutes, and the commandments, and they will get down or they are going to lay down. And this prophecy will take place once Yahweh Shai returns, okay, and establishes the kingdom of heaven. Our rules, laws, commandments, regulations, okay, which is contained within the Holy Scriptures. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And this is literal. All the nations, okay, will obey the rules of the Scriptures. Okay. Case in point, let's go to Matthew chapter 6 and verse 9. And this is Yahweh Shah speaking. After this manner, therefore pray you, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done in earth as it is in heaven. See, in the spiritual realm, the laws, statutes, and the commandments are being exercised. Okay, and just like in heaven, this will be exercised on earth once Yahweh dispatches Yahweh Shah. Okay. Verse 3, and many people shall go and say, come you, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord Yahweh, to the house of the Most High of Jacob, and he will always teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord Yahweh from Jerusalem. And this prophecy has not happened yet. Okay? So this further proves what? That these Edomites has nothing to do with Yahweh Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai. And they have everything to do with their spiritual father, which is Satan. Lord, will you be edified. Shalom.